I know, but I want to get some other folks interested. Bring them into the fold. As we're talking about you, YouTube. We want to bring you into the fold. Good morning, YouTube. All right, and we're looking at prices here. So I had several prices here. Let me go back to my 1 minute. I want you to. Can you see my chart? Right. On my. Can you see it?
Yeah.
My spot. Oh, okay. You can. Jeremy, can you see my chart too?
Yeah.
All right. Look at that. Look at that Tootsie Roll. Right into that area I marked out first earlier, and I said that's the first pullback in that fall. Said those areas are important to watch. Boom, right into it. All right, so wow, just since you mentioned that, Victoria, we went up a few cents. I
Yeah,
have
I
I,
know.
I have these are the what I have above it. Let me see if I can bring it down a little bit. Is it clear to you on Discord?
That's pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah, it's pretty clear. I
yeah,
like that.
good. I learned yesterday from Trace that my 60 frames per second was too much. Yep, there's 65. Somebody just called a minute ago.
Yeah.
So we've got 69, I've got 77, and I've got 99.9. Uh,
That guy.
yeah, who called out 65? I want to know where the hell he got it. Now be careful. We got these
Actually,
dojis right there. Ah, oh, very cool. Those dojis right here. When you get this wick like that and those dojis, that can mean a little bit of it's getting tired and it might come back down. So be careful.
COMS is going to make one more stretch up to 10 cents. If it breaks that, I think it could take off to almost 12 cents.
All right, and then I went back here and I got Riot just for fun because it popped up on my phone, Weeble. It said Riot moving up. I tell you, I'm glad I held myself off on trying to trade when this was moving up. I stopped because I thought, now we got to break this level here. There it is. Broke that one there. Okay. And I have SPY levels on another chart, so this is just the chart I'm using right now. You don't always, I can't show all my charts, obviously. See it hit that high, wick, wick, wick. Now I'm careful, looking for a pullback. Like to see it pull back down to the moving average. What's moving this thing? Is it any, I mean, not that news always matters. It doesn't really tell us. It doesn't matter. Back into this zone right here. Oh, yeah. Look for a push. See if it can do it. There's your high. It's that look. It's that V bottom. It looks like a V bottom on the 10-second chart on SPY. See what I mean, Victoria? Did you see this?
Yeah.
This is all you price action traders out there. Pay attention to those wicks. Here we have. Look at this bull run right here on COSM. This candle is the largest candle in this run, and it comes at the end of the trend. And we know it's the end of the trend now. But we would be looking for that. You look for those. Oh, we got average candles here. Boom, boom, boom. Nice big one there. Boom. And then we get the huge one here. broke that level right there, broke the high. We get this huge one there, and then we get dojis, wicks. That's selling pressure, it's buying pressure, but we see those wicks, and then we get a fourth wick. So that's 4 wicks, 3 wicks, and I'm like really cautious. And you'll notice a lot of times on those ascending channels, when it starts to get tired, you'll see wicks, and that's a sign that we're coming back down. And I said, be careful. We came back down. Is it because I'm magic? No. It's because I'm psychic? No. It's because I'm reading the chart.
I sell higher.
Oh, yeah?
See if I can find something that's worth
All right. This could also be a double top here. Keep an eye on that. We're getting that other wick here. We still have time to end. We have plenty of time here. But even those zones I drew out earlier, I said we needed to watch. Hammers in it, you know. This one, it started in this one. Poomph. But that wick, I don't like that wick. Not for a bullish move. See what it closes. Might be a spinner. See, for me, I have to wait. Looks like we're getting an M top on Riot. I put Riot out here just for fun because it was moving up.
It's got a Busby right now. Target would be 20. It holds at 2032 Doji first.
This is an area it's going to have to break.
Starting to set up a Busby on SPY. To needing to start down 800 for support right around 4160. Wick. And if it holds that, it get long. Expect for 190. Scalp. Let's see there. That would be pull back to about 40, 25, 50. Yes. Turn to 40, 30.
Wick. We came down. So that's why I don't like to buy at the tops.
COMS is going to shoot for 11 cents here.
I'll go COMS. Now we look like we're, let's see, might be an ugly M top. See, we have one over here with the big red candle in the middle. Foreman. We might have one over here with a big red candle, Foreman. With an eyebrow, with a raised eyebrow.
That must be on Riot.
All right, here we get another in that same zone. It's having trouble breaking that zone. We get another wick right there. What was you said we'd wick down to that area of 40160? Is that what you had called out earlier? Yeah. Well, there it is, and there's the zones I have. It's hammered on one and wicked into 2 of them. So
Hammer close.
that's a red hammer close, but you know, sometimes a red hammer doesn't mean anything. And you know, I mean, you can get a morning star here, but you know, evening star, morning star. We'll see. Got to break this level and hold it.
This one's got to push 40190. It's back.
Wick there and there. Spinner here. Might be in an M10. I think we had it already. I think it was 10 o'clock. No, you're right. 10:30. We have the petroleum status coming out at 10:30. And then we got the bill announcements, 3-month and 52, and 6-month bill announcement at 11. 4-week bill auction at 11:30. Natural gas report at 12, and the Baker Hughes rig count. It doesn't matter. And the at 1, and then at 2 p.m. we have the FOMO meeting. All right, now, yeah, he's paying attention to these wicks and these highs. You know, I kind of went back to my fundamentals.
I went 40187. Close. That's your It's all that Busby gives. Stop at 400.
Oh, look at that.
Wick on that red candle.
All right.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. I'm going to take off for this guy right here. Riot, we're going to go back to our
Just by 2 pennies.
this guy. Going back.
USM may break over here.
Yeah, it's yeah, wick. Lots of wicks up there.
COMS just smoked them. 0.5 cents.
Yes, it did. I gotta go find some more levels on COMS. What a glorious day of price action.
UNS.
I love this price action stuff. Look at this, man. Look at that. See that?
Pays the bills.
See this? Please, everybody, see this. I'm showing this for you. For you. We had that push. Tweezer top, actually, and this was actually a penny, opened a penny higher than this closed. Then we got this guy here with this wick, and the body in that wick, that's where all of this action has taken place. In the body, I mean, in the, I said the body of the wick. Well, in this, between the wick and the body. Look at that. That's a micro double bottom right there. See it? But it's got to break this level. Coming. Looks that way. Looks like it's not going to be an M-top with an arch eyebrow. Well, we'll see. This candle has to close. I need to see it break that level. All right, so we get a wick over here at COMS. All right, and here you go, and we get this this pullback right here. This is happening in the same box I drew up over here with the body, well, with the wick here to this body. So important things when you see them come at certain times. Very important. This area is important too right here. Because that area is important because we had a inverted hammer, green, red, green, and it gave us this level here to look at. This body hits it, wicks through it, but this body starts in that same level. So we want to see if it can hold this level. If it can hold this level, then we're going to start walking down the things. Also, that is also this level here.
Riot finished that move to 420.
It did.
I think that's going to be about the limit for that today. It might go short back down to
All right, so SPY came back down to that same level, hit it again. This time its wick is between, this body is between both those zones right there.
COMS will either start trending off the 8 period here or break over right here. So consider some points.
Also, tweezer top actually was before this happened, and I didn't mark it out, but that tweezer top is actually where this all takes place. Look at that. Comes back to this level. That's right. This was resistance, and then it became support, and so it needs to hold that, although it's mighty wicky, or it's coming back down, and we're going to probably come back down to this level at least, right there.
Watch COMS bounce here. This is
COMS, and that's what this could be too. Got to remember our 50% retracements. Sagan showed me this quant tool, and that's what we have here on COSM.
2 seconds after I said it, it drops down.
Isn't that crazy? Look at this. The 50% retracement is from the push to the high of 66 from that push down from like 45. That 50% retracement is 55.47. And we are just about at it right now. It hit that 57 level we marked out earlier that we went and found when Victoria was asking us about levels, and that's where it is right now. That is a descending channel, so we're going to keep an eye and see what happens here.
Looks like COSM was pulling back 55 cents.
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. I didn't mean comms.
Oh yeah.
I told you the confusion, brothers.
Showing one chart and I was like, oh,
What's that?
I have COMS on the bottom right of my grid. COSM on top of my grid.
Oh gosh, I didn't.
Man.
Hang on a second. Let's fix that.
Oh,
No, let's fix it. Let's fix it. There, now we're fixed.
it's like looking at yours, I'm like looking for it in the same spot. Hopefully missed that. Whoops.
So this is what we've been having, Jeremy, on 0 days. Since we've gone to the new 5 0 days, with the exception of yesterday. We have this morning push, and then we have consolidation and sideways for a while. And then you have to watch and search. Like yesterday, I think it was Josh, maybe? Yeah, I think it was Josh, who drew that great, showed us that compression and asked if this was compression, and you said yes. That was like, I missed it. And I was like, holy cow, that was what we were looking for. It was great. And then when it compressed right inside of that little narrow, the corner of that triangle that he had drawn out, that wedge, that's when we got that huge candle, boom, right at 1 o'clock.
Exploded there. So we've got COMS hanging on to the warning period, dear life here.
Yeah.
Micro double bottom here on 20. Might get one more leg up to the, or it can break over here and start reaching down. About 10.5. That's what I'm saying.
56. Wow. I heard you say that. Oh, you're looking at COMS. Yeah, that's okay. No. That's okay. Bottom right. No. I'm sitting here watching COSM. It went right past that 55 that I had marked down. It's about the base of these tweezer tops here, actually, which was 54.71. But it stopped at VWAP, and that's where we are right now. So we're going to see what this does here. It just could be just a little stop. I know I'm drawing a lot of these little shadow lines, but they're so much easier to see through than all these other lines I draw. So we had this, boom, got a little action right here. That's going to be, that's new resistance now as well. But it's finding support, it looks like, right here on VWAP. And you can when you see these patterns forming like this, I can take my cursor and curse at it, put my line right there. I've said this before, and I just follow my line. And it shows me where that wick is and what it's hitting. And a lot of times it'll hit another wick. But it gives you, look, there's this hammer right here. So this zone, I go back to this hammer and say, well, that zone's important. And it's an important stop. See how price is going to react to it now. Sideways, coming down. Dragonfly Doji. Doesn't always work. Still.
Weird how we get a lot of those.
They don't play. when I see them anymore, I think we're coming back down some more. And look, there it is. We're coming back down to that previous level. Yep, now we get into the slow part of the day and we wait for these econ events to take place.
Seven and a half minutes to sit on her hand and wait for a push.
Wait for that push. I can tell you about all the stuff we ate. we went out last night to go grab a couple more things for Thanksgiving. And we walk into local, we have local grocery chains. I'm sure everybody does. We have a lot of them. I mean, we got Bro Mart, and it's spelled Breaux, Bro Mart, because that's the family's name. It's the Bros. That's their real name. And so French folks. So we got the Bro Mart, and then we got Langenstein's. Langenstein's is great. They used to just be one place. What you got? COSM broke that level, coming back down at least to 51. We walk in, and as soon as we walk in, they got all the pies right there in front of you. Pies and all the sweets. And we have something here called king cake. And normally, king cake is only around at Mardi Gras. But the last, 10 years or so, maybe more, they started putting them out at different holidays. So it's really good. So we walked out with a pumpkin pie, and then realized that we were out of butter, and I went back in and I walked out with butter and a king cake. I'm sorry La's not on. I would be really rubbing it in for her, because I guarantee you she misses those king cakes. Probably get some sent to her. That's what I should do. Never mind. I was just thinking that. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, it is a pretty good hammer. Gave us a little spike in the lower CCIs and everything. Okay, so here we are. Kept hammering in this level, which we were having trouble with, and now we've moved above it. So we got about 20-something seconds on this candle. Let's see what it does. See if we can get above this wick here and close above it. Get back into this area where these hammers are. This becomes support if that's the case, and then we can run back up for a little while. Be cautious, though. We have 6 minutes. We have information coming out. We get here a little bit of a piercing pattern. We got a bullish engulfing on COSM, right on that 51-cent level, which is also a pivot. I don't know if you can see that's a green pivot at 0.508. So right under 51 cents, that's a pivot. Also was the same spot that these guys hammered on here earlier. About the same bottom over here. So this is like it's like an M-top, but it could also be it looks like an inverted cup and handle. But it could be something that moves on up. We have to keep an eye on it. Penny stocks are crazy. So as you see here, like you said, hammer time. We got that hammer look here with those lower CCIs. And I don't know if you can see this here on the CCI. That's a double bottom. See that? That's a double bottom on the indicator. And yes, and I like that. I have a grid where I have all three of them there. And back when you and Scott were moderating all the time, passing it off together, and I discovered that when they all line up, go. Don't even think about it. Just go. If they all have the same exact look, go. If You know what you're going for. All right. That's right. Just do it.
Hit it first.
All right. Coming back up to this resistance from the previous high on SPY and the MAS.
Pennant here on the MES. This can set up a measured move to 40.34.
In a few minutes, and we're wiki 2 wicks. Wiki.
CLNS is actually threatening to break that. Yep, just broke the distance.
Oh, look at that. Where's our resistance level? I need more levels on this.
Get a 2-3 push. That goes to like 12.9 cents.
Awesome. Look at that. All right. Let's see if that's going to be a double top, too. Could be the forming of an M pattern. M as in malarkey.
Remember how like we always look at the 25 system of pins?
Yep.
This is flag 2. Commencing to break out to flag 3. Flag 3 has a pull that usually goes up full measure move. Then it pulls back to consolidate to flag 3.
Ah.
12.5 cents is the target for that pull. And then the base of that pull would probably be right at 12 cents. 11.8 something.
It looks like almost an N pattern on a 2-hour. Here's our stuff we got to go look at. This is where it's...
Good way to confirm it because when you see that in 2 hours,
Yeah.
1 hour's even cleaner.
Let's go see it on
Right at that
a hour. Oh, I do see it. That is beautimous in its bestest. Right there. Bada bang, bada boom.
All right, COSM just crossed the 20.
It's walk that pivot. And look at the look it's given us. Look at the look it's given us. Come on, let's make it look exactly like the one below it. Very similar. You see that look? Mm-hmm. You see that?
This is slower than this one. Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, right there. Same look. That pattern right there. You'll see that a lot. Green, big green bars with some red bars in between and a big green bar. Usually a sign we're going to continue. We will have to see. That little hammer's so pretty. It actually did give us a morning star. Oh, son of a bum. All right, YouTube people, we love you. We want you to come learn how to do this stuff.
Taste of what we do.
That's just the and look, I know we got lines and stuff all over this chart and everybody, any idiot can draw a line, as someone always says. But we're not idiots, for one, and we're showing you what price is doing at certain levels by following the chart. Price action trading. It's freaking awesome. Come learn it. Takes a while to learn. You're not going to do this overnight. Remember, market makers have been doing this for a lot longer than us. We're an ascending wedge here.
There's a chance we're in the
Look, I got a little wedge right there. So,
yeah.
okay. There's the pop. All right, we broke the level over here on COMS. I got to talking about other stuff and got lost. 'Cause it's glorious price section.
Looking at 56-cent test on CMSN.
I should have held that overnight. It's you know, it's the thing I'm learning about the sub pennies, because I sub dollars, as I didn't play them, is that you can hold those overnight.
12 cents freaking nail on CMS.
Yep.
How easy. This is what price action trading does for you. Get it down. That's get that rhythm and flow. These penny stocks become just like shooting fish in the river. Just make it's amazing. being the people that can read the chart and trade very risk aversely, just really would calm and flip. You're basically looking at human emotion in that chart. We're seeing a bunch of retail get beat up.
That's what the wicks are.
Prices are spiking here and there. But knowing where those control levels are, that really changes your life. You don't have to sit there and get your guts ripped out trying to play with this stuff. You can really just see exactly where those price levels are. Trade one, the other. Be done. Take your money off the table and go home.
Oh, it's moving. That's great. Keep you moving there. All right, you hit your 402. We blew past that. Must have had good news at 10:30.
403 is next.
All right.
403 was a critical zone a while back. Let's see, was that the base of that daily? It's about to spin.
Oh my gosh. How wonderful. I should have. Oh well. Jomo.
For depth spread.
No, I was going to play a straight out. I was looking at this. I was going to go get a straight out single because I could see it moving, and I was like, oh, if I go get it now, and I got, I'm moderating, so it's all good. I'm not chasing anything. Don't ever chase anything, y'all. You miss your entry, just get mad, kick back, and deal with your FOMO, and just broke that 12, and be happy that you saw what you missed. Right?
Next we have a wick that goes all the way to 17 cents on that. This thing gets really freaky.
I have that 17 cents laid out. Oh, I got I stopped at 21.5. But I have that. Yeah, you see those? There they are. That's why I just kind of went and grabbed those, looking at the tops. I did grab a couple of wicks, but that's okay.
One of those stocks that just it's been trading at like 6 or 7 cents for weeks now. And for me, I've been compounding. I've got a sizable position. No cost, no risk, zero. All awesome. It's just been, gosh, we've been practicing penny stock trading with that, 3 weeks now?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's been compounding in and out of it.
This one right here, right?
COMS.
COMS. Yeah, COMS. Yeah, I grabbed a couple of, it's 10 shares is freaking $1.25. So I grabbed a few of these just earlier in the week. I've been, when they come down to a certain level, I'll grab a handful just because it's cheap. And I'm not worried about a stop loss with something like this. And also because it feels good to have, those wins too. It's like you throw an interception on the MES, go trade a penny stock. You get your confidence back. That's what I do. Anytime I lose confidence, I go trade a penny stock. Oh yeah, that's right. This is what I do.
It just reassures you that you go and you learn penny stocks, you learn price action part of it. But then you go and you mess with ES, you mess with SPY, you start messing with large caps and stuff. And you end up to a point where you end up taking something like that. You just get your ass handed to you for that. You could say, go back to penny stocks and then realize how easy penny stocks are.
Yeah. Penny stocks. Right. Well, you're looking for a specific move. Here we go. 12, 6, 7. Can we do 14? Mm-hmm. Might just wick to it, but it'll hit it.
I haven't seen the flag pull yet for flag 3.
How pretty that is, though.
TOSM will either pop or drop right here.
Failed double bottom, micro double bottom. Yes, it's like these moves. The thing that one of the things I had to do when I started out was realize that these moves are fast, and so when seeing them is one thing, and it's good when you see them, even if you miss them, because eventually you'll see them and get them. Your lizard brain will take over. But when you see that kind of stuff, it's like move, get in and get out, because you don't want to get caught. Get in here, and get excited. Wow, price is going up, and then bam, you lose everything, because you're sitting there watching it, riding it, going, ooh, get in and get out, get a target and get the heck out of there.
All right, control candle goes down to 11.8. Below it, let's see if this 1 minute candle closes with it.
Yeah. See if you can hold this level right here. See this level? See that? I want to see if it holds that level, because that was resistance. I want to see it now, if it's going to test it as support or if it's going to just blow right through it.
And this is where you decide if this is going to fade, consolidate.
Right. And they'll do that too.
Business to 14, but that doesn't mean it can't come back. Typically, these three flat price actions, open, one about 15 is about the top of that,
Mm-hmm.
and go to flag 3 right now. Oftentimes, when flag 3 finishes accumulating, it will pull back to the support level of flag 2 and then continue to grind, or it'll fade through it. So you gotta kind of watch those. The 3 flag formation. When flag 3 fails, it's very likely to go back to the support level of flag 2.
Lots of wicks there. 10:39. So in about this is fun. Little spike there. Let's see if. Yeah, I'm gonna probably get off of YouTube in just a few minutes as well. And probably step back. Let's see now. Descending. Got a little hit there. That's a nice little hit. See if it can push above this.
USM is exactly. So the pre-market is flag 2 peak 940. So then you got flag 3. Flag 3 accumulated, broke down, tested this. Flag 2, then drive more. That's exactly it. A lot of people will see this as a triple top. Expect it to hit 58 cents and pull back. It very well can. Don't rule out the fact that that can actually fail a triple top and continue to grow.
Correct. That's one of the things that Al Brooks talks about. Is when you have a formation, he has 4 variations of that formation. That 4 different things that can take place. 4 outcomes when he sees it, and that's one thing to do is learn, like, a pattern, and learn the variations of that pattern. What happens if it fails? What happens if it continues? What happens if it goes sideways? What can change that pattern? It takes a lot of study to learn that stuff and a lot of screen time, but that's one way to do it. Here we are coming back up to the high. We've confirmed here for the moment that previous resistance is now support, and let's see if it can break current resistance. And we like doing price action here at Bullish Bears, and even when somebody's sick, they come in and talks more than I thought you'd be able to talk. But I'm glad to have you here. Um, and go ahead.
My lungs are starting to clear up a little bit since I'm up right now.
Oh, good. All right. So
Scratchy.
what are we gonna do? We're in the in between.
And my face color looks like death. So I don't know if I want to get a camera today. I look like a zombie.
Gee,
58 target.
yeah, fighting the mayor in New Orleans, left and right here right now. Everybody's fighting her. They're trying to do a recall. They might succeed. I don't know.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yep. Well, she's done a lot of wrong things. One of the things she did, of course, that storm caught everybody off guard last year, but she didn't declare a mandatory evacuation. You know what that does to your insurance? When you get hit by a major storm and the mayor didn't call a major evacuation, even if it was at the last minute, that meant the insurance companies weren't paying all out for all of your damage because evacuation wasn't called. Yep. She has to have mandatory evacuation for certain things to kick in, and she didn't do that. Well, that's what I always say. It's great to have folks that come in from out of town that love your city. Oh, there's the pop on the wedge I had drawn earlier. There it is. Was looking for that pop or drop. Kind of same thing we had yesterday. Josh showed us. Thanks, Josh. Had my mind on it.
And ordinarily, you wouldn't expect that because that's a parabolic depression. Don't care.
It does not care right now. That is is that before the news is coming out? Let's see. Let me go look at the Market Watch. I guess that's the news. That was the, I thought we had 10:45 news. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is, isn't it? That wick, though. That wick is wicked, wicked, wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. It is an inverted hammer, but it's still wicked.
Fail, but it gets long.
I don't know that we'd have 2 trend days in a row. I don't think we would.
Okay, so Bears have the target about 40-30. Watch what happens. Said because market they just pulled the put right
Gonna run. Ooh, look at that. That's the 1 minute? Yeah.
Covered it once. Actually, 10-second short squeeze. Okay.
Huh.
That's badass.
Something else. 402. Your brain is working fine. Mine's not working very good. I should have taken my trades. Oh well. Da-da-da-dee-da. Look at that. Dad.
Trying to push that down.
Let me go look at this. I'm going to go look at these spreads that I was looking at last night and get sick.
Well, at the very least, consider the paper trade.
Yeah. Yep.
Figure out where they were, why they moved the way they moved, and then go look at what they're worth now. Figure out the profit percentage. Find your sweet spot. Get enough of that data, you will find the sweet spot.
Jeez.
Develop your sweet spot.
Damn things. Oh, damn things. Where's Trace? Trace and I could whine together about this. I enjoy having
40-30 target.
all our people in here with us. Wow. Oh, wow, wow. Yeah, I'd have to figure it out, but it certainly went up.
Right. There's smoke at the 40-30 target. Bear target is 426. There's a big volume profile sticking out. A wedge sticking out on the 4027.
Okay. I see that. Big one. All right, here we go. Here we go. Look out. We're coming back for the Battle of 1204.
There is a lower band to the spine. That's about it. See if there's going to get the target. Trace the 40
Oh, I went to the wrong chart there. Sorry, I had the 5-minute on. There we go. Da-dee-da. Now remember, this is previous resistance. Coming back to test it for support. We wicked into it right there. See how price just respects itself? This is glorious. It is glorious.
We'll have to see where this all leads with this black
Trying it's picking up the rhythm. I know it's going to change again, and it's yep, and it's just finding the rhythms. I see it, and like I said, I think we get these bursts. Then you have to really follow it because it does this a lot of sideways, kind of herky jerky motion. And then you have to follow it to find out, where is it? Where's that wedge? And if it's a wedge, if it's a ascending wedge or descending wedge, and just we might not get all the channels we want to see, although there's still some around. And it's just a matter of renorming. And I'm having to do. I'm sure many retail traders are having to do this renorm and try to figure out a pulse on what's going on. Yeah, adapt, improv, overcome. All right, well, YouTube, we're going to say goodbye to y'all. Come on and visit us at Bullish Bears. We do this all the time. You see what we've done here today? Calling out prices. You hear Jeremy. Hopefully you can hear him. And you see the targets we've drawn, and you've seen that they've been hit and they've been respected. It's not that we're magic. It's not that we're, have ESPN. But, it's because we're studying the charts and we're studying price action. We're following these candles. They tell a story. It's a lot. To me, it's a lot like music. But come on and visit us and be a part of our community. It's a great community. We got lots of great things coming up. Click like, subscribe. Help me learn how to speak. Click like, subscribe, ring that bell, and come see us again. Y'all take care.